Okay. So yesterday we were discussing about the sales application, and um, we have we have gone through it, like what are the major functionalities of the sales application that we need to learn. The first thing is the opportunity management. The second thing is the forecast, and third thing is the product management. Okay. So these are the main three keywords that you need to know while you are learning about the sales applications. So in the opportunities management, so basically the major thing that you need to know is how to control the stages, opportunity stages, and that we have seen we can control the opportunity stages using the sales processes. Okay. And then we learned about the like product management, how to create a product and how to add prices to that particular products. Okay, those are the things we have seen, and apart from that, we have seen about the forecast. So by default, we have a set of forecast categories like um, it's forecast category, whether it's a pipeline category or closed one or aborted one. Okay. These are the different forecast categories that we have seen, and these forecast categories we can set along with the on the stage at the time of entering the stage values. We are generally select the probabilities and the what is the forecast category. Okay, so these forecast categories basically used by the high level managements to build their reports and to forecast. Forecast is nothing but guessing, guys. Depending on the history, we are going to guess the future. So in history, this was happened as per the data which is present in our database, like the deals, opportunities that we received. We are going to assume and guess something. So this might happen in the future. So for that purpose, we use the forecast categories. Okay. So generally there are some basic forecast categories: closed, pipeline, unclosed debit. And in case if we want to add more forecast categories, then on the opportunity object, there is a field, forecast category field. Okay. If you want to add our own forecast category types, then on the opportunity object, there is a forecast category custom field. Using this forecast category custom field, if we want to give any other values, then we can add the new values. Or if you want to rename these ones, existing ones, we can edit and we can change the names of this forecast. Okay. Basically, in your business you will not get a requirement saying that renaming stuff. You They might add you some more forecast category pick list, but that is also minor things, guys. In my entire experience, I have never asked to do add these values, but I have asked to I mean, in the interviews, I got the question saying that, do you know forecast categories and what are the use of that forecast categories? That's the interview questions they ask generally, whether we are aware of that forecast category. And when they are giving you demo to your projects, right? When they are giving the sales application demo, obviously sales team uses this keyword forecast so many times. Whenever the requirements they have given to do something, yeah, actually we are planning to forecasting something and we are looking for forecasting on some categories. So they use this keyword very frequently. That's the reason you should aware of that. What is forecasting? Okay. So forecasting is nothing but we are dividing up our opportunities into certain categories, and using that categories we are guessing up what kind of deals that we get more revenue, or what kind of deals we are losing frequently, or what kind of deal most of the times which is in pipeline. Like these kind of forecasting reporting kind of things we can do. Okay, and the next important thing that we need to know is the product management. So yesterday we have seen how to create a product and how to add price to that particular product. Okay, we have created different products. Okay, and then from the related we have added a price book so that we can add the prices also. Okay, so this price book might be the different, guys. Okay, standard price book is the one basically you have to create for each and every product. Okay, and the second thing, sometimes what we will do is we will give wholesale. There is a separate price for wholesale users and there is a separate price for retail users generally, right? For example, if any user is any opportunity is for the wholesale opportunity, okay, then I would like to apply some price. Okay, no, it's a retail opportunity, then I would like to give it for some times. So how can we handle such kind of requirements is we need to create first different price books. Okay, then add to price book. So here I have, here if you see, I have a wholesale price book. From here I am getting this one. So first getting that one, what I need to do is from the app launcher, I can search for price book. Okay. I can go to the price book. This is the some price book I just created yesterday, guys. Okay. For your purpose, let me just delete this one of the retail price book and I'll create again. It's so simple. You just need to give the price book and its description. Again, description also optional. So retail price book, I just keep giving the description and it's used for retail operations and I'm going to make it as a active. Okay. And each standard price book is something you can do anything because this is not the standard price book, guys. This is the price book which is created by us. Okay. So I am going to click on save. So now I have a retail price books. Okay. So I have three types of price book. Standard price book. So standard price book is something like that which comes automatically. Okay. So this is the one which is created on 11th 12 and this is standard price book. Okay. So basically this is the price book which came automatically as part of your ARG standard price book. That's the reason you will not get option to delete, guys. The other one which I might have just created, okay, can't be deleted because there are records associated to it. You can make the price book is inactive. Okay. So whenever some products are associated to this price book, you cannot delete the price book. So I was just going to that price book and I was just seeing product entries. Okay. These are the some product entries that I can see. Okay. So I can't deactivate this price book. Okay. Then retail price book. I can delete and deactivate the retail price book because I don't have any product entries. Under this price book, there is no products. So under this price book, if you would like to add the products, we can click on just add products and here it displays all your products, whatever you have. Okay, I would like to add my product of television. I'm going to add my product, and in case of retail, I'm just going to make it as a 25,000. Okay. My retail price is same. Okay. The same way we can add other products also, and we can mention the prices. Then I'm going to make it as a wholesale price book. I'm going to the related. I'll add products to this price book. Okay. So I'm going to add the same product. Okay. In case of any wholesale customer came up, I'm going to give this is for 20,000. Okay. So for the wholesale customers, I'm going to give it for the less price, because basically they will purchase more number of products from, it's a bulk amount of products they will purchase generally. That's the reason whenever they purchase bulk number of products, I would like to give it as a less price. So that time I would like to use this wholesale price book. In case if they are only ordering for one, that means it's a retail opportunity. So that case I would like to apply the price of 25,000. Okay. So how do we know? Okay. How do we know whether it should apply a wholesale price book or whether it should apply a retail price book? Okay, that is possible. So whenever you are trying to select a product, right? Okay, this is already you have selected, right? So there is choose price book. Okay, right now the price book is the standard price book. Okay, so whenever we select the standard price book, after that you select, then it will display the products which are available for that standard price book. Okay, and we can select the product from there. Okay, and if we are going to add products, okay, it always displays the products which are under standard price book. Okay, television. In my standard price book, my price is 25,000. In my retail price book, my price is 25,000. Okay. Only in my wholesale price book, my price is 20,000. So right now my price book is standard price book. So it is displaying the products and its prices under the standard price book. Okay. So let me change my price book to wholesale and click on save. Okay, so whenever you change the price book, then um, it is going to delete the products which are added to other price books. Okay, so you seen it, right? Products is deleted to 0. These are your important interview questions, guys, because basically until we do this action, we don't know it will happen, right? So it's something like that. They will ask you like, can I apply different price book items as a products? No. Whenever you want to add the products, either it should be I mean, you can have different price books, but for a single opportunity, it's kind of either wholesale or retail, or you can apply. I mean, price books names is whatever you wish, guys. Depending on your customer types, we are going to create the price books. Okay. So now I'm going to make it as a wholesale. Wholesale. Yes, mine it is wholesale. So whenever I click on add product now, it will just display all the products which are available in my wholesale price book. Okay. In my wholesale price book, I have only the product that is television. Okay. So I'm just going to select this one and click on next. Okay. Quantity. So basically, I'm going to give it as a 5. And here you can keep the validations saying that if I enter here only one, then you can display an error message saying that wholesale price book you have to enter more than 5 or more than 10. You can have that kind of limitations, guys. We call them as the validations that we will see how to implement in the future classes. Those are like all our validations and automations. That is the end part of the admin tasks, guys. Okay, so that we will see in the future. We will come up and we will see some validations how to apply here. Okay, so basically whenever we are using the wholesale, that means the quantity is a more than. That is the one of the validation generally we use. So in the interviews they will ask you like that, already you have the standard price books, right? And what is the difference between the, what is the reason of going wholesale price book? Then that time we will tell, whenever we are getting the order of more quantity, then I would like to apply a less price. That's the reason I have created separate price book, wholesale price book, and there I have given my own price. Okay, then they'll ask you the question, how can you control the quantity is less than a particular amount? Then that the answer you have to tell you is, I'll keep the validations. Okay. Validations means you can check some value, and if that is not satisfied, you can throw the error message to the user, or you can display a message to the user saying that you have to provide this value. Okay, until that they fix and provide that value, you are not going to save the information. That is nothing but the validation. So now I have entered 5 quantity and my sales price is 20. Automatically, if you see the opportunity amount, which becomes 1 lakh. So as part of this opportunity, I am going to get 1 lakh of amount. Okay. This is this is the way we manage different price books, and that is the scenario we go with the different price books. Okay, whenever you want to sell your product as a wholesale or retail, retail is the best example, guys, because in our daily life also we used to hear this keyword. Wholesale markets we will get for less price, retail markets are more price. So you can easily connect that terminology, so you can give the same examples. Okay, then coming to the product management, so I'm going to give you a pause here. Any questions on products, price books, price book items? Okay. In the product management, these are the 3 important objects. Okay. Products, price books, price book items. Okay. Product is nothing but we are going to capture all our product information. Okay. Price book is nothing but what are the different types of price books, I mean prices which we would like to sell. Okay. Price book item is nothing but we are just combining these products and price books. That is nothing but the price book item. So for this particular product, under this price book, what is the amount? That is going to be a price book item. Okay. If I go to the related, see, this is the price book entries I can see. If you open up any price book entry, what you are seeing is, this is the product name. Okay. Okay, this is just a product I clicked on. So in the product book entries, what you are going to see is, this is the price book and these are the price book entries. So under standard price books, it is associated to this product. For this price book, for this product, what is the price that you are going to display? I mean, that you are going to enter in price book entries. So, product, price book entries. These are the 3 things generally we work in product management. Okay. So, any questions on product management till now? Okay. Then I'm going to give you a more details on this product management again. Obviously, if our business is just a national business, then it's always a single currency. For example, if our business we are doing in India always everything is INR. Everything we deals with Indian rupees, right? So our currency is INR. But our customers are running business in multiple countries. Okay, for example, they have some customers, they place the orders in Indian currency, and they have some customers in US, they place the orders in US dollars, and they have some customers in UK. Okay, they place the customers in UK pounds. Okay, so how to handle such kind of three currencies? Okay, so the scenario is something like this. I have different opportunities, right? So let us take the first three as the examples. Okay, right now, whatever the product which I am adding, whatever the products which I am adding for Barling Textiles, which is in INR, and Dickinson, which is also in INR, and Edge Emergency Generators. Okay, so if I go to details, 1 second, guys. Okay, so if I go to details here, right now it is just showing INR currency. Okay, then but I would like to change this opportunity to UK currency. Okay, this opportunity products which I am going to add it for the UK. So how can I do that? Okay, so how can I change? I'm not getting any option, right? So basically, let me try to add a price book item which is of UK currency. Okay, let me try that thing. So I'm going to products. It does not have. Okay, I'm going to search it here. Products. Okay, so I'm going to related. I'm going to add it to price book. Okay, my price book is I'm going to add this product to wholesale price book. Okay, and currency. This is the where you have to select your currency, guys. I have only INR currency. Okay, but I need to have two more currencies, another USD currency and GBP currency. Okay, how can you manage your currencies? Okay, manage currencies is a argwide setting, guys. You are not going to product object or price book object to do something. It's not like that. You have to go to setup. Okay, then quick search, and under company settings, you will get manage currencies. Okay. So right now, if you see, there is an active currencies. So when you try to search for the manage currencies, if you don't find this option under company settings, okay, the thing that you need to verify is first you need to go to your company settings, like company information, you can go it, and you have to make sure that this checkbox is checked, activate multiple currencies. Basically, this checkbox won't be checked initially. Okay. I had checked this checkbox. Okay. After our class yesterday. So you guys also go to your company information and check this checkbox. Whenever your customer is the international customer, then obviously you have to, whenever we want to deal with multiple currencies, we have to check this checkbox. Okay. Then you can click on currency setup button here, or you can click on manage currencies. Both will take you to the same page. Okay. Here you can add new currency. Okay. What is your currency tag? It displays all the currencies which are available. Okay. I'm going to add two, guys. Okay. So conversion rate. Enter the conversion rate from your corporate currency to this new currency. So our default currency is INC, right? So US dollars, I'm not sure exactly, but I'm just giving the approximate value. It's 90 I'm giving. Okay. Click on save. Okay. So my currency is this one, and whenever it is US dollars, it is going to be currency conversion rate. So it's $1 kind of thing. Its conversion rate is 1 rupee. Okay. Conversion rate is Indian rupees of 90. Okay. Now I'm going to give GBP. GBP is Russian currency, guys. Okay. We call it as a pounds. Okay. Great Britain pound, like Great British pound, something like that. Okay. Basically, these always have more value than US dollars. So I'm going to give it as a 120. Okay. So now I have three currencies. Okay. Now I can go to my product and try to add it to the price book. So this time I'm going to add it to the wholesale price book, and the currency, it is not giving, it is just giving me the INR. Okay. So whenever you do something and if you don't get expected one, the first thing that you need to do is refresh, guys. In yesterday's class also, I couldn't able to find the television, right? When I'm trying to search for my product, that was also just refresh issues. So when you do some changes, sometimes you will not reflect immediately. You can just do the refresh, then try to do the things. Then it will work out. So wholesale currency is not, advanced currency management is not enabled. It's not required. Basically, that is not required. These are the active currencies. So let's check, just wait for some times. I'm going to price books, wholesale price books. I'm going to add a product. So I'm going to set up edit object, fields and relationships. I don't find anything related to the currency. So I'm going to the price book, fields and relationships, the standard price book. Okay. I'm going to make it as a price book entry. So here it's a currency, it's a pick list. This is basically have to reflect from your currencies which are active here always. Okay. If I open up any of the opportunities, so opportunity currency is Indian rupees. So you are able to see the three values, right? GBP, INR, and USD. These are the three currencies which we have added. Okay. The same currencies that you have to see in all the places, guys. Okay. So whatever the currencies you have configured in your managed currencies, that is the currencies that you always see in your entire arc wherever you see the currency field. Now we have seen opportunity currency, which is having all these three things. Okay. The same three things, this also should have. So this is the wholesale price book. Now I'm trying to add this. Okay. So these are the price book entries. I'm going to make it as a television. Okay, it's already added, guys. Sorry, television is already added. That's the reason it is not displaying on the list. Okay, so let me select other product. So basically, this is the gain for diesel 10K watts. Okay, I selected that one. Okay, so this is the where this is Indian rupees currencies product code. Okay, so you can add it, then obviously it will get added to Indian rupees. That is the product, price book entry that we can add to that is the product we can add to the price book entry. But my requirement is I need to create a price book entry of different currency for my product. So basically I can go to my products. I can go to any of the existing product. Okay. And price books. So in case of retail price book and it's 25,000, wholesale price book, it's 20,000. First, whenever I want to add different currency, with that currency, I have to create price book. Okay. So first I have to create the price book. After that, I can add my product to that particular price book. Okay. So now I'm going to create a price book. Clicking on new price book. So this price book, I'm going to make it as a wholesale price book, but which is of USD, US dollars. Okay. Clicking on active sale. Okay. I just created a price book. Under that, I'm going to add the product of type US dollars. Okay. So here I'm going to add product. This is Indian dollars, Indian rupees. No. Okay. I just created a price book of US dollars. So I have a separate price book. What I'll go now is I'll go to the products and I'll go to my particular product and I'll go to related. Okay. Now I'm going to add this product to price book. I have created a separate price book of US dollars. Okay. Now I'm going to add my product to that particular price book. Okay. Whenever I'm trying to add to price book, so which is asking which price book. So I'm going to select wholesale USD because in this price book wholesale USD, I am going to manage all my products of prices in US dollars. Why still here it is INR? Basically, like how the opportunity is creating, guys, it should always create the price books. Okay, we will do in a other way. Okay, I'm going to just make it as a US dollars because I would like to add my products in US dollars. Okay, so from here we can go to choose price book. So which is of US dollars, save. Okay, so my price book is in US dollars. Okay, I'm going to add a product. Basically, whenever I'm trying to search for something, it will not display anything because under wholesale USD price book, we haven't configured any products, right? So I'm going to this price book again. This is my product. This is the struct, guys. Basically, it should display three things like how we were getting in the opportunities, price book currencies. Let me go to this particular object. Peace and relationships. We'll never get an option to configure because it's always managed currencies. This is your debugging, guys. I have configured the managed currencies, which is of three currencies, which is displaying in my opportunity record, but which is not displaying on my price book when I'm trying to add the price book entry. So I'm not sure what was happening. So I'm going to do the basically in our projects also we do the same thing. If we configure something and if we couldn't able to find the solution, I just verified the configurations which I have died 2 to 3 times. After that, if I again keep on pressing the same things, it's a waste of time only. Then then immediately we should open up the Google and we should ask like right now my problem is multi currencies multi-currencies not displaying while configuring products. Why is not multi-currencies to switching? Multi-currencies does not shows the currencies, just changes into the random. So this is not the correct one. Try add price book button book action. To use multi-currency, make sure that each price book entry is in the same currency of the price book as the quote. Okay. Creating a new custom price book is the best option for adding the new currency to your Salesforce instance. This allows you to maintain a separate price books for each currency, which can be useful if you need to track prices and discounts separately on each currency. Okay, this is what we did. Yes, this is really strange, guys. Yesterday also, we created a product and it took some time to come up. And today we have added the prices. And again, it is reflecting in opportunity, but the product wise, it is not coming up. And after some time, yesterday it started coming that television product without doing any changes. Products. Going to this product category is this one related add price books. It's reflecting only. So on the product, it is showing all the three values. So I'm just stopping your recording a little bit, guys. Okay. Okay. So here now, when I try to click on add to price book under the currency, I am getting GBP, INR, USD. But previously, I was not getting GBP and USD, right? The mistake was which I have done it here is I haven't added standard price books for that. So that means whenever you want to create your custom price books with a particular currency, first you have to entry a standard price book entry with that currency. Then only you can configure the custom price books with that entry. Okay, this is one of our mandatory rule, guys. Okay, so previously we tried to create the wholesale USD with USD currency, but we couldn't able to find that USD under the currency drop down because that time we haven't created the standard price book. Okay, so this is the rule. Whenever you want to create different custom price books, these wholesale USD, wholesale, retail, these price books we call it as a custom price books. Okay, because these are the price books which are created by us. Okay, whenever you want to configure these price books, you have to enter a standard price book entry in that currency. Then only we will get the that particular currency values that we can configure in the custom price books. Okay, this will help you when you are trying to configure your products. So generally in real time also we get the requirements to configure the products. So which will help you a lot. You might have end up with the same problem which I did. So which will be helpful, guys. Okay, now let's go to our opportunities. So opening up this opportunity. So this opportunity currency. Okay. Can go to the details and search for currency. So this opportunity currency is US dollars. Okay. And another important thing that you need to remember when you are working with the multi currencies, if your opportunity currency is US dollars and you can add the products of the same currency. Okay. So first you have to whenever we are trying to add the products, first we have to choose the price book. Okay, so it is displaying US dollars automatically. Okay, instead of that, if I try to select some other price book, okay, I try to select the retail price book, which is the INR currency, but my opportunity is US dollars currency. Click on save. Okay, click on save. Okay, now here I have selected INR price book, and when I click on add products, so it is not displaying me any products. Okay, because my opportunity currency is in US dollars. Okay. And I have added the price book of Indian rupees. That's the reason it is not displaying any products. So let me change my price book to wholesale. Okay. Wholesale USD. Save. Clicking on save. Okay. First, let me confirm is my wholesale USD price book has the entries. Okay. I'm just closing all my other tabs. So here I'm trying to search for wholesale USD. This is my price book name. Okay. Then I came a price book name. Click on related. I have one price book entry. Okay. Now I'm going to mine. I'm going to the details. Okay. So Control F. Currency I'm searching for. Okay, let me change it to US dollars. Click on save. Okay. Now I'm going to choose price book. So it's US dollars. Click on save and I'm going to add products. So I can see a product of television. Okay. Click on next. So I can provide a number of quantities. So O and click on save. Okay. So it's something like that. It's always the currency that you provide on the opportunity. You have to add the same currency products, guys. Okay. Let me just try to add another type of currency. What will happen? As we have seen, as soon as we change the currency type, price book type to USD, it removes the existing products and we can add the new products of that particular currency type. Okay. So always it's the opportunity currency and the products that you are entering it should be in the same currency type. Okay. So the tricky question they will ask you, like, what happens if the opportunity currency is this thing? If the opportunity currency is in US dollars and if I change price book to instead of US dollars to I'll change something retail and click on save. So obviously the one thing is which is going to delete our products. Okay. Is there any updates happens on opportunity currency? Because we have changed the price book, right? So there is no changes. So this is your important question, guys. So when you change the price book, it will not affect your opportunities. It will just affect your products. So at the time of giving the products, you have to give same kind of products. Okay. It will display the like your opportunity is USD, right? So here it will display always the in the USD. Okay. whatever the products that you enter here, it will automatically convert and display. Okay. So this opportunity is USD and it is here it is 8,000 amount it has and it is displaying you in your default. This is called a multi-currency handling, guys. So whatever the currency you selected in the opportunity level, on the bracket it will display your default company currency also. That is, it will display the things in INR. So 8,000 of US dollars is equals to 88.89 Indian rupees. This is completely wrong, right? So I can go to my manage currencies and click on edit, cancel. So click on edit rates. Okay. 1 Indian rupee equals to, I'm very poor in mathematics, guys. It might be 0 point because we need to do 1 by 110. Okay. It's 0.0011. 0.090. Let's save and see. If I go to the details, it's 15,000 equals to 1,66,666. Okay, which makes a little bit more sense because our currency is always less than the US currency, right? So that's the reason, guys. The main motto here is I would like to show you how to enable the multi currencies whenever we are dealing with the multiple clients, whenever we want to handle the different currencies, we have to enable the multi currencies. So whenever we enable the multi currencies, depending on the currencies that we have added here, these currencies is available on your currency drop down list. So and then depending on the rates, like configuration rates which is given here, it is going to calculate, it is going to display as per your corporate currency. That means by default, you are going to give one currency, guys. Generally, in our projects, if our project is most of our projects will be in US or UK, guys. Most of our projects, 90% of our projects that we work for, they come from US or UK. So basically, the default currency that we generally keep is US dollars. Okay. So whenever you want to change your corporate currency to something else, you can use this change corporate currency. That is nothing but the basic currency that you are going to, that you would like to see. Okay. So the advantages of that is whenever, whatever the opportunity, whichever the currency that you select in the opportunity level, in the bracket, it will it will change into your base currency. Okay, change into your corporate currency. So this is multi-currency management. So the major important thing that you need to remember here is at the time of handling the multi-currencies, whenever we are going to create the price book, price books for our custom price books with different currency, then we have to create the first standard price book. Okay. I'm sure, guys, whenever you are creating the configuring the products and price books, each and every one we have to cross this step. We will end up with the problem saying that, like the same problem, we could not find the currency. Then it's the one, remember that you just need to check whether you created the standard price book with that currency or not. Without creating the standard price book, you cannot create your own custom price books. Okay. That's all about complete price books, guys. Product management and price books. So, Salesforce CPQ in the Sales Cloud. Sales Cloud basically comes with the opportunities and adding up the products and forecasting. Okay, this we call it as a Sales Cloud, and products, price book configurations. These three objects are common in Salesforce, like sales application, as well as we were discussing about the CPQs. Okay, CPQ, right? CPQ, I can't show you that CPQ application in the developer art, guys, because that is priced version. We can't access from the developer art. But these three objects, products, price books, and price book objects, are common in both sales application, CPQ application. The only difference that you will be seeing in the CPQ is, for example, on this on this television application, okay, depending on the account, if I would like to give some response, that means depending on the customer, if I want to give some discounts, then I have to make it as a automation. That means I need to do something automation. I need to implement some custom logic here to achieve that functionality. But if we use the Salesforce CPQ, that is again configurable. How we configure the different price books and different currencies for price books and different prices for in different currencies. This is all just a configurations, right? We haven't done any our own implementation. We just utilized the existing features, right? But the requirement here is, I would like to provide 40% discount as soon as this product is added by a particular company. Okay, then that is not possible in standard Sales Cloud applications to achieve such kind of discount handling process. And another thing is product management. For example, if you purchase the television, okay, I would like to give some add-on products. Like if I purchase the television, then I would like to bundle up something saying that if you purchase a television, you will get stabilizer. It's a free item. Also, along with the television, you will also get a stand to place your television as a free item. Okay, so that kind of like configuration. Okay, if you purchase this product and these are the free items that you can get, that is also not possible using standard sales application. Okay, in case if your requirements is such kind of requirements, then you have to opt for the CPQ. CPQ is the advanced version of the product management, guys. Basically, whenever you have a product and if you want to sell it for different prices, that is your requirement, then you can simply use the Sales Cloud. Using Sales Cloud products, price book entries, we can achieve that requirement. Okay. Basically, in my current project, we just use the Sales Cloud product management, guys, because in my current projects, their requirement is similar. They have different products and they would like to sell their products for different wholesale customers and retail customers on different prices. Okay, that's the reason standard Salesforce product management is enough for my current project. But in my previous projects, it was not like that. In my previous project, it was like that they need to handle the products, and along with that product, they need to handle the discounts process also. If any customer, which is of, they divide the customers into different customers like gold customers, silver customers, and platinum customers. Gold, silver, platinum is nothing but if they get more profit from that customer, they call it as a platinum customer. After that, gold customer. After that, silver customer. In case any request comes from the platinum customer, if they would like to give 50% on certain products, such kind of discount process, and as well as product bundling up, free products. If you purchase one product, I would like to display some other products also as a free. Okay, such kind of very most inclusive product management you have in your projects, then we have to go with the Salesforce CPQ. Okay, if you explain these three keywords, guys, if you explain very well on product, price book items configurations, okay, and then if you explain about the discounts and bundling is nothing but just setting up, I mean, keeping the products and its related products into a single product, we call it as a bundling. Okay. These terminologies, if you could able to answer, that's it, guys. Whenever if somebody asks you, do you know the Salesforce CPQ? You no need to work on that. Okay, you just need to explain. I didn't get much opportunity to work on it, but I just have seen the configurations. This is how they can configure, and these are the main objects, and these are the main use cases. That's it. They'll not expect you to explain for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, nothing like that. Whenever there is a question on CPQ, or whenever there are questions on product management, you just need to highlight currencies, products, price books, the terminology that we discussed in today's class. Okay. So my request to you all, guys, try to listen my class again today and make sure that you are very clear on what is product, what is price book, and what is price book entries. Okay, this concept is very easy, guys, when when you try to configure something. Okay, this is very easy concept. This is very confusing if you won't practice it. I can say that. If you practice it, you can easily understand. Otherwise, price book and price book items will confuse you like anything. Okay. Sorry. From tomorrow onwards, I'll make sure that I'll complete my classes within that time. But any questions?